Good afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I know I was like, Friday we're going to the football game. Like, goodness. I don't even know, like, the days of the week, honestly, guys. It's just, they all kind of just run together to me. But, yeah. Anyways, it is Friday, guys. And, guys, I got a good amount of stuff done for today. I did, here guys, I'll give you a mid-afternoon update. We're going to the football game. We're leaving in like an hour or so. No, actually probably less than that, about a half an hour. Did my work today. I did dishes. I also uploaded 4 vlogs today. I probably won't get to editing, and that is because I went grocery shopping, which is down here, and I also cleaned the refrigerator today as well. And I told you guys too, I had that matching sock stuff that I was like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I did get it done today. And then I didn't do yoga. I probably won't again, honestly, guys. I've been slacking a little bit on that, but on Saturday and Sunday I'm not doing anything, so my yoga, I should be doing that on those days. And then my workout for today is legs, which I'm going to do real quick before we have to leave. But guys, I did go to the grocery stores. I got all that stuff done, and then I came home. I did a partial produce prep. I cut up some stuff because I couldn't fit it all in the fridge, so I had like some Tupperwares of things. Like most of the oranges from last week were already eaten, so I just cut up the new ones and threw them in there. And then also the peppers too, for the most part. I got actually a lot of peppers this week because I do need some for recipes and that I'm cooking with. So they had them all on sale though, super cheap, like red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, and green peppers. And I need green peppers for sure for the recipe that I'm going to make this week. And then also to possibly, I'm going to make the breakfast potatoes again. I use peppers in those. So yeah, I needed some of those, but I'm going to do my workout for today, guys. Honestly, I'm so happy. It's Friday, and I followed my daily planner every single day this week, during the week, and like been able to check off stuff pretty much every single day. And I'm so happy because like there's no dishes in the sink at all. They're all in the dishwasher. Like everything like is just like, I haven't been behind on anything. I finished laundry super early in the week. Like if I would have actually done it on Monday when I planned on doing it, I would have been done it on, what was it, Tuesday probably, because I did it on Tuesday and finished on Wednesday. So like overall, like I've been able to get so much stuff done, and I'm really happy about that. And even too, like little things, like, you know, for me, I was telling you guys too, it just stresses me out thinking like, oh my gosh, I had a pile of clean laundry sitting over here, and I was like, I just don't want to put it away. I don't want to put it away. And I was like, well, just write it down in my planner and make it, my bullet journal, make it something that I have to do. And so then when I'm like, okay, I don't really have anything that I'm doing right now, what can I go ahead and do? And I look at my bullet journal, I'm like, okay, some days are a little bit more overwhelming because I have more stuff going on, and some days are a little bit less. And the weird 3 days in a row football this week kind of threw me off a little bit, but I still stayed on track. I didn't give up, and I didn't just, do what I normally do, which is just give up and go watch, YouTube and stuff, or Netflix or whatever, and just decide to give in. I stuck with it, and those little things too, like matching the socks, putting away the laundry, like those little things that I'm always like, oh my goodness, I just don't want to do it, and it's so overwhelming. And instead just like going ahead and being like, okay, well, you know what, I won't try and overwhelm myself so much in one day. I'll try and space it out, and set goals for myself every single day, instead of making it like I need to do everything on one day and stuff like that, and splitting it up. And that's really difficult for me, not to do that, but just like, again, if I see so much stuff I have to do, I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. My room is a mess now, and all this stuff and things like that. And I can be like, you know what? I can just put everything, write it down and try and space it out a little bit throughout the week. Things that are a little bit more pressing, get those done first, and then be like, okay, now do this and this, and so for me it has been helping, because I am not that type of person. Again, I see a couple things and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do so much, and I just get overwhelmed and then don't want to do anything. So it's very good for me to just, again, have that, and it's been really helpful this week. I've stayed on it too, which is really good, even too with my workout, with the exception of the one cardio day that I didn't do. But even too, like I said, I'm gonna real quick try and do my leg workout for today before we have to leave. If not, I might just do it when we get home. But my grandparents are actually coming to me at these football games tonight, so I will record most likely at his football game also. It is at home today, so that is super exciting that we get to go play there. But yeah, guys, I'm happy for not only football today, but also too, just bullet journal wise, I've been really good. And then too, tomorrow, because I bought a lot of like meat and stuff like that, I got like 6 pounds of ground beef, and I don't even know, probably 8 to 10 pounds of chicken. I have a ton of freezer dinners that I'm planning on making with all that stuff. And so there's like no room though in the fridge, which is why today at the grocery store like once we got back, putting everything away in the fridge was so difficult. It just took me like forever to try and find room for everything. There's very little room right now in the fridge. So tomorrow I don't have anything going on. Our football game's on Sunday. We do have a walkthrough for I think like an hour and a half or something like that. It's not very long, but it's early in the morning, and then once I get back I can do my freezer dinners most likely, and some produce prep as well. Because if I could get that all done on Saturday, that'd be awesome. Then I don't have to worry about it during the week. But I definitely need to do those freezer dinners because there's really no room in the fridge, like a super tiny little bit amount, because that meat is all in there and it's taking up space. So I want to do that most likely tomorrow, maybe a little bit on Sunday if I can't get through all tomorrow. But again, I've got nothing almost at all going on tomorrow with the exception of that football practice in the morning, so the rest of my day is pretty much clear and I can do that. And then it's kind of nice too because I don't have to worry about going to the grocery stores. It's like I have a day after that, and then I don't have to like football and all that kind of stuff because tomorrow's a pretty chill day. And then we got football game on Sunday, so that's my goal for tomorrow too though. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go real quick, do my legs for today, and then we're going to Matthew's football game, and I will include some footage from the game for you guys. Is that monkey running out here? Where's Matthew?
Right there. Oh, he's going sleeveless today.
He probably didn't know how cold it was going to be. I have no.
Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye.
Matthew probably is like a
I know. He's doing that.
It's that area. Well, guys, this game was a whole crazy sea of emotions, honestly. Oh my goodness, guys, and I am probably looking like a hot mess because my hair is all crazy and my legs are killing me from doing my workout before we left, actually. And then too, the way I was sitting, like I had my legs really uncomfortably positioned, and so I think that added to my legs. Like they felt a little sore, but I think that's why they started feeling way more sore, because of the way I was sitting at the football game, because I had them like crossed and was like not underneath me, but like I pulled them underneath the bleachers. So yeah, I don't think that helped. And then just right now too, sitting on the side of my bed, I was dangling them off the side of the bed, and there's like no blood rushing to them. So anyways, guys, yeah, football game. Oh my goodness, guys. At one point, the score was 20-6. We were up. And, honestly, I think that was at, like, halftime. And we didn't score, I don't think, again in the second half at all. Honestly, we almost and probably should have scored on, like, with the last couple seconds left before halftime. It really, honestly, probably should have been like 26 or 28, you know, depending on if we got the extra point or not, which we didn't kick any field goals. We just tried to run in the extra point. So we got the first touchdown, no extra point. The second one, I believe we got the extra point on. The third one, we got just the touchdown. And then they got a touchdown, no extra point. Then they scored in the second half and got the touchdown extra point. Then they ended up scoring again and didn't get the extra point. So it was tied like 20-20. And that was going into, I don't even know. Actually, I think like 8 minutes left or something like that in the game. And then we ended up actually leaving it into a tie. We went into overtime, which, oh my goodness, happened, I think, at least one time. It's really weird. I want to say, honestly, though, it happened not last year, but 2 years ago. Because I feel like some of the kids that were on there were kids that played last year. And they would have been, like, you know, juniors or whatever. But there was one kid that I remember, and I could have sworn, though, I really think we did. I think there was one overtime game, but we ended up losing it. So, yeah, anyways, though, I really feel like it was 2 years ago. My dad was like, oh yeah, it was your last year of high school, but that wouldn't have made sense. I think it was either no, it wouldn't have been my first year out of high school. I think it was my second year out of high school, and it went into overtime, but we didn't win anyways, guys. So this one ended up going to overtime, and they got the ball first. They scored on the first play. They missed the extra point. And then we got the ball on, and it took us, I think, 3 plays, maybe it was 4th down, because basically how overtime works in high school, at least for IHSA, which is Illinois high school rules, is that, and again, I don't know if it's across the board, but it's a 10, you get 10 yards, and you have to score in 4 downs to get that. So it's not like you don't do kickoffs, and it's not like a traditional like NFL kind of like, oh, you just play whatever. Each team gets a chance. So we decided, you know, they received first, they got the touchdown, no extra point. So then we ended up going, and like I said, I think we either went 3 or 4 downs, and I think it was 4, because I did record, I know at least 3 times, maybe I did a 4th time, but I did record all of them, and then we ended up getting the touchdown. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we got it. So it was 26-26, and we're still tied. And if it goes to, like, we were to miss the extra point and go to a tiebreaker again, and the same thing, they would have a chance to score. If they scored, then we'd get the ball. If they didn't score, we would still get the ball, and we'd get a chance to score. So we ended up scoring, and then for the extra point, guys, Again, I recorded it. I don't even know what honestly ended up happening. The one kid, Matthew said he couldn't even see it either from where he was on the sidelines because the line was in, the linemen were all in, standing up like in the way we couldn't see even what happened. Kid caught the ball. I guess Matthew said that afterwards he asked him in the locker room, he caught the ball like on his shoulder, and the referees called it a touchdown, or I guess extra point. They ended up getting the extra point. And I couldn't see what happened. I just waited until I saw, because I saw like a couple of kids signal with their hands, and I was like, wait, did they actually catch it? And like, I was like, all right, sometimes, the kids on the field or whatever, they'll do that, and then they'll be like, no, it didn't happen or whatever. So I was waiting for the official to raise his hands, and I'm waiting, and I'm just staring him down in the corner of the end zone. All of a sudden I see him raise his hands. I was like, oh my gosh, they just won. And then the whole squad, they stormed the field. Even like all the kids from like our football program ended up storming the field. Then the football players, go and high five and everything like that. And then, oh my gosh, guys, it's crazy. So they won, guys. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And a really tough thing was our quarterback, actually, he had slight concussion. He was under concussion protocol because he also plays defense, and he ended up playing safety, and they plowed him. He actually saved a touchdown, but he came out and they said that, like, originally the trainers cleared him. They're like, yeah, you're cleared, you don't have a concussion. Well, then a concussion specialist came over and was like, well, you show slight signs that you could have a concussion. And so they said no, he couldn't. Originally, like, because normally they'll hold his helmet, and basically that means he can't go back on the field. She gave him his helmet back, like, which meant, like, when the trainer gave him his helmet back, meant, like, he was fine, he could go back out onto the field. But then after that, we saw the other lady take it away, like, no, he couldn't go back out on the field. And so I guess that was the specialist or whatever. But the trainers can, like, say you can go back out on the field, but I guess, like, they had some specialists there, which I don't think they've ever had before up until this game, that they were like, yeah, you do. Or not even what we heard from, I think my dad asked his parents or something like that, or him, was that he could have a possible slight concussion. I guess Matthew said because his shoulder hurt or something like that, that was why they told him that he had a concussion, or like his neck hurt or something. And Matthew's like, so I'm sore out there. I got no, helmet to helmet injury, because it was more not a helmet to helmet, but I mean, he got like plowed, and like, I mean, he hit the ground hard. But Matthew's like, I'm out here and I've got like neck injury and stuff like that. He's like, and I'm sore and I'm not being checked for concussion. So like, what they were saying really didn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, I feel like they were just like, the other reason too, Matthew said, was because he is our quarterback. They were specifically not trying to run him over, but they were like targeting him more, because obviously if he gets banged around a little bit more and his shoulder is hurting or whatever, he's not going to throw a really good ball or something like that. So they were kind of picking him out a little bit more, is like, especially too if he's tired, like he was running the ball or whatever, and then when he goes out on defense, and they try and run, a pass route or something like that, and he's going out there or whatever, and he's going to be a little gassed from trying to go chase this kid down or whatever. So I think they were doing that on purpose to try and target him, which is why, guys, remember, you don't run your quarterback on both sides of the ball, but we have to, because our safety is injured right now, which I think he won't be back next game, but he'll probably be back the game after that, who was also out with a concussion. So, and his was a lot worse, and you could tell because he was just totally out of it. But when I saw Matthew's friend, who he's like really good friends, like he ended up helping coach Jack's team a couple of years ago. He was like assisting and stuff like that, and you could tell, like, with the other kid, you could tell something was really off. Like his personality was like completely just like changed. Like he was just, I mean, completely out of it. But with him, he was like still all like, yeah, I'm fine. And Matthew even said it too. He was like, no, he just got his bell rung. Like, he probably honestly doesn't have a concussion, and that's what everybody else, even the actual trainer, said that he most likely did not have a concussion. But again, for protocol and safety precautions, that's why they pulled him. Anyways though, guys, so yeah, we actually had our other kid in there playing after, who is a backup quarterback and also plays corner with Matthew. I think I told you guys as well. He ended up scoring, I think, one of the touchdowns, and then I don't know who scored the other like ones in the overtime one. But anyways, though, guys, it is late. It's like midnight already. I need to take a shower and head to bed. I've got a lot of stuff I'd like to get done for tomorrow, so I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I know I did, because it was a crazy, amazing, winning game that we had. We are over 500 right now, guys, which is crazy because we have not been that since I have went to school there. Probably several years even before that. We have never, honestly, that might kind of be a lie, but I don't think we've ever had a winning season, honestly, guys, and right now we're 1-1, which is kind of crazy. And so, yeah, it was a really good game, a really close game, and closer than we would have liked it to be, but it was an amazing game nonetheless. And I did try and record, especially at the end, at those like pivotal, exciting moments, because I don't really know so much when a super exciting moment's going to happen and when a boring one is going to. So I tried to focus more on Matthew. Again, too, guys, he is number 4, if you guys saw in the footage. I tried to record when he was on our side. If he was on the other side, I tried not to so much, but on some of the plays, and again, I don't record too much on offense. I think I did record also a pick. We did get a pick. Matthew also almost had one, which he says that he was in bounds, but they ruled that he was out of the back of the end zone, that he actually caught the ball. And so technically the referee said it wasn't. Matthew was like, I know I was in. He was like, I looked down at my feet and I dragged my toe. He was like, I wasn't out. And so, I mean, they don't have instant replay or anything like that, but he was convinced. He's like, I'm counting that as a pick in my mind, even though officially it wasn't. But anyways, though, guys, yeah, I will record next week's game as well, little bits and pieces here and there. And then Jack has a game on Sunday, which I will most likely not be recording for, but I have to be on the sidelines and stuff like that. But anything extra, things like that, I will share with you guys and let you guys know about Sunday's game as well. And hopefully we can go out with a bang. Friday we start off the week with an overtime win. Hopefully Sunday we can also end the weekend with a win as well, which we do have Monday off of football practice because of Memorial Day, or Labor Day, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.